Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are live, and the game is afoot. Robbie C Gaming has arrived. How are we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat below if you are here. I see John is here. Whoop, whoop. Our first stream is a go. Here we go. Y'all, so the game we are playing is Marvel Snap. You can see it here on the little side menu. Marvel Snap is a new mobile app that's a card game of sorts, bringing together all of your favorite Marvel characters. And yeah, it's going to be a really good time. I am excited to bring it to you and excited to bring you Robbie C Gaming, the channel. I think it's going to be a fantastic time for us to kind of combine two passions. Well, the first passion of mine, obviously, that we created a whole disc golf channel for is Robbie C Disc Golf. And so now we are bringing the new flavor. Y'all let me know how is the sound. I'm about to turn sound on for the game. So, boom, we have sound for the game as well. Let me know, can you hear me? Is my volume okay? And also, is the game for the sound for the game too loud? Hey, oh, we got a new subscription. Welcome to the channel. I got to figure out how to make sure that I can hear those alerts and not miss them, because I didn't hear that. I just saw like the little alert thing go off. So y'all just keep me updated on how the sound is for everything. I'm also trying to figure out, can y'all hear the sound for the game? Malt's in the chat. Here we go. We have a good old time going with it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play a couple games. I'm going to show you kind of how the game functions, what it looks like, and then I'll go through and explain some of the stuff. So you can hear me, and can you hear the game? The game's got like background music. I can hear it. I just want to make sure y'all can hear it as well. So yeah, game time. So hear you, but not the game. Okay, fantastic. Let's see. Let's try to add audio output capture. Yeah, let's go game sound. Okay. Nope. No game sound. Okay. We're going to remove that. It's the first stream, right? So we got to figure out how to get this all up and going for you guys. Let's see. I have the main phone screen. That. Let's see. Audio input capture. Nope. Okay. Demo, sure. Nope, that's none of those. Trying to figure out. I see this. How to make this an actual thing. Media source? Let's see, because that's a window capture. I got way loud. I did get close to the camera, or to the mic, but yeah, it's flipped on the side, Molt. I'm just trying to figure out in OBS, if I'm airplaying it through, you might be the best help here. If I'm airplaying it like two, and that it's window capturing the AirPlay of the iPhone, is it an audio input capture? Is that what I'm going for on OBS? Make the game audio. Okay. Sure. The mic switch. So I'm not coming in this mic anymore. I sound really distant now. Okay. Let's try, if we go here. Is this mic any better? Properties. Reflector 4. Show window shadow. Show. Okay. Make the game audio monitor and output. Game audio monitor and output. For those of you tuning in, we are trying to make sure that we are, we're trying to get you some audio. Trying to get you some audio. So this one's here. Okay, so in this scene, we're good. But if I go to this scene, it's different, is what we're saying. Properties. Nope. Oh, there we go. It shut off. Boop. Okay. Video capture. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in a later pot, and we're gonna play some games. There's not gonna be sound, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get sound for this. So, let's dive in, shall we? We'll go to the gameplay one because I know the mic sounds okay there. So here's how the game works. You have a 12-card deck. Those cards are a variety of heroes and cards. So the deck that we are running here, I have named Rofl Now because so if it's AirPlay, the audio capture device should work. So yeah. So Rofl Now has these 12 cards in it. Each card has an ability, and some cards don't have an ability. So how this works is you have 6 turns. 6 turns, and there are 3 bases. Base 1, base 2, and base 3. These 3 bases will appear over the first 3 turns. Each base has an ability, so like the Vault on turn 6, cards can't be played here. So he's gone ahead and thrown Blade, the Daywalker, out on the Vault, and we have a couple other options. So we're going to play one of our fine ladies of the deck, Okoye, from the old Black Panther world, and we're going to throw her on the Vault because, yeah, we also want to make sure that we have some power established there by the end. So you'll notice Okoye, she has this blue 2 in the upper left. That is how much it costs to play her. And the orange 2 is her power. The goal of the game is to have the most power on 2 out of 3 bases. So, plays Lady Sif. Lady Sif discards Okoye. What Okoye's ability does is she stabs the deck and actually powers the whole rest of my deck. So, every card that's going to come out after Okoye that's in my deck after I play her has +1 power, which is why you can tell when it's modified for positive, that orange number turns green, which means it's plus. You can also see the +1. It kind of tells you what's going on there. And then when it's negative, that number turns red. There are cards that make it negative, like this card right here, Hazmat, gives all other cards -1 power. So we've got an assortment of cards here. X-Mansion is about to add a random card here, and then Westview, for those of you who watched WandaVision, Westview is going to turn into a random location. So we're going to play Black Widow. Black Widow, 2 power, or 2 cost, 1 power. What she does is she puts a Widow's Might, I think it's Bite, in their hand, her little shot caller. Oh, baby, our boy, pour one out for Thor. Moon Girl, okay. That's unfortunate for us because now we don't get to draw. So you can only have 7 cards in your hand. And we really don't love any of the cards we have, but that's okay because we'll go ahead and play her over here. Why not? So Ironheart. Ironheart on reveal is going to add power to the other 3 of my other cards. It's completely random, but we only have 3 cards. Widow's Bite. That card, this is what we put in his hand, her hand. While this is in your hand, cards in the deck cannot be drawn. So it's weak when it hits the board, but it also makes it so that they can't draw. So we're going to play Magic. Magic's a pretty powerful card. It changes one of the locations. So there are a lot of cards in the deck that can change the locations and give them new powers. So Magic, one of those cards, she's a 5 cost, 3 power, and she changes the location to Limbo. Bang. Onslaught, doing his thing. Ooh. Okay. So Hellcow, I mean, he has no cards in his hand? He had no cards in his hand. All right. So we want to play... This is not good. But we don't care. So Onslaught's there. That means all of these cards over here, if they had ongoing abilities, they would be doubled. So the another key thing of this game is keywords. So like Mystique here is on reveal. You have Gambit on reveal, but Onslaught is ongoing. So double your other ongoing effects at this location. So we'll play our other Onslaught. Unfortunately, we got 2, so we're definitely not going to win this game. Let's just call it what it is, guys. It's not going to be great. We're hoping for, we have another card in our deck named Wonk. Okay, there's Mjolnir. So Thor is going to get +6 because that's how that be. All right, so we didn't get Wongers. That is unfortunate. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to add... Let's see. Probably shouldn't have gone Onslaught. Probably should have gone here. So Ironheart, you already saw. And Ironheart adds +3 power to, or 2 power to 3 cards. So we're going to hope that Ironheart adds power to one of these cards. And then also probably over here. That's our goal. We would love for that to happen. Gambit discards one of your cards and destroys someone else's. Boom. So we got lucky. Let's call it what it is. It wasn't great. It wasn't pretty, but we got lucky. So here's some things to understand about the end of the game. So that's the basis, right? You saw there are a ton of cards out there. I think there's like 165 cards out there. And they all do a variety of things. These locations change pretty constantly. Like I said, there are, if I had to guess, there's like 50 locations out there right now. So you play and you try to acquire the most power. As you can see, this game, like this is the most basic of cards. This is what they look like in their most basic form. And then you can upgrade them to where they're like really 3D effect, super cool looking. The goal of the game is when you win, you gain cubes, power cubes. You see this this number over here, this 4. That's the number of power cubes. So when you play a game, both players show up and they wager 1 cube. So it's kind of like like an ante in poker. So we both show up and it's 1 chip to play, 1 power cube to play. But at any point during the game, if you feel confident that you're going to win, you can snap, which means you tap that power cube and it expands. That doubles the odds of the game. So if both players snap and are confident, you can be playing for 8 cubes because on the last turn, it automatically doubles. So if no one snaps, it's worth two cubes at the end. And if everybody snaps, it's worth 8 cubes at the end. And so what you're going to do is you're going to collect your rewards. And obviously that +4 that shows up right there. So that +4 shows up. And you can see at the very top that 100 and the 0 out of 10. I have 4 power cubes right there. Boom. So that's the first thing you acquire for playing. The second thing you acquire is you're going to see Onslaught here is one of the 12 cards in my deck, and it's random. Onslaught automatically gains 6 boosters, which are what you use to upgrade your cards. And we'll get to boosters here in a moment. You could see that Onslaught is ready for upgrade because that 74 in the upper right corner over there, that's how many boosters he has, and it requires 30 boosters to get this card to its next level. All right. Boom. You also have missions that happen. So you have like little side quests that you're trying to accomplish. I have not completed. Normally, I'm pretty vigilant about trying to complete my missions because you get 2 missions every 6 hours. I think it's every 6 hours. Yeah. 8 hours. It's every 8 hours. You get 2 missions every 8 hours. But because I knew we were streaming today, I wanted to be completing some missions and have some goals and objectives. So, quick look, you can see these. I'll get rid of duplicates because, let's see. I don't want to show variants. So these are all cards that you can play. And I don't even have all of the cards for the game. I think I'm missing like 35 or 40 at this point, maybe even close to 50. So you've got all these cards. And you got some big ones too, like some ones that you'll recognize. Ultron. You've got Dr. Octopus. Villains Unite. Gamora. Looks like a total boss. And then Captain Marvel. She's chilling. Heimdall. Any Thor fans out there? Old Nick. Everybody loves Nick. Nicholas. Snakes on the Plane. Professor X. So there's a variety of options. And then you take those and you build a deck. These are all decks that I have assembled. And something that I have done for the stream, especially if you are a Marvel Snap user, player, whatever, you're going to notice that, like, what's in his deck? What are we looking for? What do we have? So I took most of the decks that I'll be playing on stream, and I built like little, right here, you're going to see the deck pop up. So we have Rofl Now that we just played. So we're going to do, let's see. Let's stick with, we're going to do Omega. Omega is, no, that's Onslaught. So we'll show you a move deck. So there's a variety of cards that do a ton of different things, y'all. That's the fun part, is you really can kind of like play this game however you want. So we're going to play move, and we're going to see what a move deck looks like. So in a move deck, I have cards that have different abilities that want to be moving all over the map between the locations. And when they do that, they get powered up and they get even bigger. Chris, have I played any Marvel Champions? Like the mobile game Marvel Champions? I have not. Have you played Marvel Champions? Are you a fan of Marvel Champions? Also, we have 12 people in the chat. That is wildly more, honestly, than I thought we would have. All right, we got to switch to this one. All right, so let's play. We've got a couple options in our hand. We're going to go ahead and throw Nightcrawler down. Nightcrawler is a 1-cost 2 power. Scorpion, this is a great example. I talked about your cards get lowered in power, and they have the red number. That's why you can see Scorpion being an absolute tool and proper rectus. Okay, so this is fantastic. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Forge. Forge is a 2-power or 2-cost 1-power card. What he does is he gives the next card we play plus 2 power. The odds of us getting a really good card next, one that we want to move around, is pretty high. Because remember, you only have 12 cards in your deck, and a lot of the cards that we have already are like the ones that we would, in theory, use to move things around. Ooh, that That's unfortunate. So welcome to the randomness of the locations. So we had a plan. We thought life was going to be great. And then what happened for that plan is they said, no, because District X is a location that replaces both deck with 10 random cards. So now I have literally no idea what's coming. And the game is a bit random. Is a little random, even though, yeah, like you just got to hope. So we're going to play Polaris. Polaris is going to move an opposing 1 or 2 card cost to this location. We like that because Psylocke is a 2 cost. And Sinister London, when you play it, add a card here, add a copy to another location. So people try to... yeah. That is so fascinating. Okay, so yeah, people are going to try to add like a bunch of cards to other locations to fill out the map. So this is a great example of what we're going to do here. You can only, so there's 3 locations, and you can only play 4 cards to each of them. So District X for us over here already has 3 people at it. They have 2 at each. So what we're going to do is be a real bummer for them. And we are going to play Debris, who, okay, there's Josh calling. Welcome to the stream, Josh. So we're going to play Debris. Debris adds a rock to every other location. Rocks, not good. We don't like rocks. Oh, that was a good catch, Mr. Crawford. So Sinister London, I forgot, Starlight Citadel moves all the locations. So that's where, like, the hard part about streaming, right, is you're distracted. So you gotta pay attention. Gotta stay focused. This is great. So 100%, we played Debris first. Oof. Okay, so he's got a 12 power. That's gonna go over there and eat again. That's Venom. Seeker does like rocks. That is... Seeker moves rocks all the time. So we've just added a ton of rocks to the course, or to the track. You'll notice Cloak. Both players can move cards to this location. That's why everything's glowing purple right now, is because of Cloak. Cloak has made it so on the next turn. So our opponent has snapped. You can see that right here. So on the final turn, it's going to be worth 4. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to add as much power as we possibly can, although I don't think it's going to help. Okay. Let's see. If we had 7 here, they're going to duplicate. So we had 7 there. And we go America Chavez there. That's going to definitely make that one go up. I think this is our best chance. I don't know if we win or not. The whole District X thing, ruining our plan, is definitely a thing. Dude, Mikey in the chat. Come on. Okay. So that's unfortunate for us. Because now Magic, this is a great example. So Magic has changed this to Limbo, but as you can see, all of our locations are full. So, like, we literally can't add any more things to the board unless they destroyed stuff. And why would they? Because they're already winning 2 out of the locations. So normally I'd lose 4 here, but what I can do is they built a system to where you lose less cubes, and how you climb in the competitive ladder is there's this button in the bottom left, and we retreat. So if I retreat, I'm going to technically lose, but I only lose 2 cubes instead of heading to the final turn where it's worth 4. Makes sense? So you can mitigate your losses if you are... if you know you're going to lose. Subsystem obscurals. I truly wonder, by the fact that Mikey jumped in, is Josh subsystem obscurals? I don't know. Planning to stream probably for a couple hours. We're going to play this around. So we're going to try this again. Find an opponent. Let's see. Mikey, if you're watching, can you tell Josh that I will gladly reach out to him afterwards? All right. This is a great example right here. Okay. So we get to show you the power of move real soon. Oh, that's okay. Subsystem, welcome. Glad you're here. All right. So we got 2 cards in our hand. We got Sunspot from them, which is at the end of each turn, gain +1 for each unspent energy. Unspent energy is what you see, this right here. So you have 6 turns. After 6 turns, like each turn, you get more power. So what we're going to do is we are going to play Iron Fist here. Move the next card you play 1 location to the left after it reveals. So we're going to play Human Torch here. So it's going to, as soon as like this plays, Human Torch is going to get kicked. But here's the dope thing about Human Torch. He's all flame on. And what happens is every time he moves, it doubles his power. Watch this. Whoa. Now this dude's huge. He out here living his best life. That's what he be. That's what he do. All right. So now we're going to play Doctor Strange over here on the vault. Doctor Strange, move your highest power cards to this location. Who's our highest power card? You guessed it. It's the Human Torch. Flame on. Now he comes over here, and guess what? He doesn't have 4 power anymore. He's got 8 power. Bada boom, bada bing. We're doing it. We're living our best life. This is so good. So now, here's what we about to do. We about to play Cloak, which you saw Cloak function last game. Next turn, both players can move cards to this location. Okay. I see that. But what if we put Craven down here? Craven, when a card moves here, Craven gains +2 power. I wonder who we're going to move to Asgard. Ha! You guessed it. It's the Human Torch. Easy peasy. Get Rita. Get. Oh, yeah. And we're winning in Asgard, which means that we're going to draw 2 cards. What? Oh, you have cats to be kidding me right now. You have cats to be kidding me. Okay. So leader is just the worst. Copy all cards your opponent played this turn, but on your side, which is how he was able to add the same amount of power to his side. So that's unfortunate for us. Like that's just life. So here's what we're about to do. We are about to, let's go. We're going to play Vision over here. Guys, the visuals in this game, unreal. I mean, look at this. Like, yeah, I mean, that's such a good noise. I know that you guys loved it. If you did enjoy it, let me know. But look at this. Like, see, he's just firing a laser beam because that's Vision. So we're going to play him over here because Vision's power is that he can move each turn. So we'll be able to judge whether we're winning the vault or not. Boom. Okay. So this is fantastic. Okay. So we're like almost 100% confident that we're going to win the middle because Asgard 26, there's not a lot of 12 power cards. They exist. And based on like what they're doing, they definitely exist. But they have this in the Space Throne. So like there's a very limited chance that they can do anything. So we're going to play Heimdall here, which is going to make us win the Space Throne. We're likely going to win Asgard. So oh, snap. We about to snap back. Okay. Game time. He added America Chavez. Close, but no cigar. Boom. And that is how it's done. Here you go. Marvel Snap, ladies and gentlemen. Marvel Snap. Gilbert, I love that, dude. Friends coming up for Smash Up tomorrow? Come on. Come on. Have y'all played the Disney expansion yet? Or are you going to bust it open tomorrow for the first time? We've only played it once. Boom, look at that, y'all. We completed some quests. Boom. 250 credits. Okay, so there's 3 types of currency in this game. There are that we've talked about. So you've got also, what member of Swanky do we have with us? Is this Luke in the chat with us? So you've got 3 types of currency that we've talked about. The first was at the end of every game, you get boosters, which the boosters you use on your cards. Like my Sunspot here. This is what I think my Sunspot is almost fully upgraded. Yeah, this is what they look like at max quality. Like, y'all, that art is unreal. It's unreal. I'm gonna make it bigger that way you guys can see it. It looks so pretty. The art is insane in this game. So one of the things is you upgrade your cards. You go from like a basic card. This is basic. So I'll show you what happens. So we take her, Captain Marvel, and it's uncommon, or it's basic right now. So we upgrade it. It costs 25 credits and 5 boosters. Boosters are in the upper right corner. Credits are in the upper left. If you don't play a lot, you're usually locked on progressing based on not having enough boosters. If you do play a lot, you can progress with boosters, but then credits really come into play. So for 25, what happens is we upgrade the card. Frame break. So now you'll notice the border goes green and her little effect is hopping outside. And then every time that you upgrade a card, it moves you up the collection track. So I moved up the collection track. Here, I unlocked 10 boosters. So we're going to mad scroll all the way back. And I'm going to show you why the collection track matters. And when I say mad scroll, I mean mad scroll, y'all. Woo, woo. Okay, now we're getting some vibes. We in the 3 hundos, 1 hundos. Okay. Yeah. So, here's how the collection track works. You start off your level 0. There's like 12 basic cards that build your like first deck or whatever. And the collection track, which is what we're looking at now, is divided into 3 pools. Pool 1, Pool 2, and Pool 3. Philip, what's up, my dude? My Georgia homie, holding it down. I guess Swanky, y'all are also my Georgia homies, so I'm here for it. Also, are y'all able to hear the audio yet, or is it still not coming through? You're just hearing me talking. Like, can you hear the audio for the game? Magic the Gathering decks to battle. Ooh, nice. Nice. Let's see. I want to add a display capture. Just you. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. No game sounds. Yeah. So we're working on it, Zach. That's something we definitely have to adjust. So you have this collection track. You move up the collection track by upgrading your cards. You can see the numbers when you first get in. Literally every other level on the collection track, basically like 1, 2, and then boom, 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 boom. You unlock for the first, I think it's like 20 until you get a full deck. I think Odin is like 14. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you start with 4 cards. It's a thing. So, but each pool, so the beginner pool takes you to 14, and then from level 14 on the collection track all the way up to, I think it's 400 something, you have pool 2. So pool 2 are all of these cards. Or pool 1 are all of these cards once beyond the basic level. But the cool part is you're seeing that like at level 48, I got credits. At level 50, I got a card. At level 52, I got boosters. At level 54, I got a card. All of these are guaranteed cards, but it's random which card you get in pool 1. Like there is no set order for all of these. So like I got Onslaught at 62, but you, when you play this game, you could have gotten Onslaught at 18. Like that's very possible. So there's randomness there. Once you clear 400 something, 400 to like 800 is pool 2, and all those cards change. But you'll notice as you get higher up, all of a sudden the cards start getting farther apart. So they're not 4 apart now. Now they're 6 apart in pool 2 as you're playing through. I actually think this is still pool 1. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. So at one point you get to pool, I think this is pool 2. Pool 1 might be done. Yeah, pool 1 might be done a little earlier than I'm saying. But you'll notice like here, I know these are pool 2, 414 to 426. So it's 12 cards apart, but you're still getting guaranteed cards until you hit until you hit a certain part, and then you start getting the collector's caches. So now it's no longer guaranteed cards. It's you have a chance to have a card, and then you progress until you get to the upper echelons, and then there's less of a chance for cards, but yada yada. So like there are people that are like finishing their collection at like 3,000 on the collection track. But the cool part is like I have Magic. I'm super grateful that I have Magic. She's a great card, super powerful, fantastic to have. But there are people that are unlike, and I'm at collection level 1362. There are people that are like collection level 2500 who don't have Magic. But also, I have cards like I think Molt is at like collection level 2500, 2600, and I'm pretty confident that Molt doesn't have the hood. But I got the hood like my 3rd or 4th unlock in pool 3. So it's a give and take. But here's another reason that I love this game. Not only the randomness, because you have to play with what cards you've unlocked, but when you upgrade a card, it doesn't get stronger. Like this card doesn't do anything more than a normal Sunspot card. It just looks cooler. You can't buy the card, so you can't be like, oh, Wave is super strong. I'm going to buy Wave, $10, bank. So whales, the people that just dump money into the game, they can't auto win in these games because they have to play to unlock the cards as well. So I've been saving up my credits, like I said, to unlock a card. And when you upgrade a card visually, I'll take you all the way to my girl Agatha. So Agatha, when you upgrade a card all the way, which is where she's at right now, you reach infinity, and then it spawns a new card that you can keep upgrading. So you aren't trapped into having to play a ton of cards if you want to level up your collection. You can play the same because you get boosters for what deck you're playing in. So Agatha, for instance, this is what original Agatha looks like. And then there's variants that come out, which are like cooler looking versions of the cards. Like this isn't Heimdall. This is what original Heimdall looks like. But I have like the movie, give me my Idris Elba, baby. Stuff like that, right? So original Agatha looks like this. I got a variant of it, and the variants aren't any stronger. They just look cooler. This variant of Agatha, boom. I have split it several times. So the first time that I got her, it looked like this. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Where are you? I think it's her. Yeah. So this is the first variant I got. And then the first time you split her, she gets a she gets an effect. Let's see. So this is the first split. She gets this background, which is super cool. Super great. And then the more you upgrade it, the more effects it gets, as you can see. Like, my favorite one that I have right now, look, it's got like things flying around it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Game time. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when we upgrade a card, like a lot. So Moon Knight, I just got that one. But we are going to upgrade. Let's see. Does Dracula have some? Let's get someone that's going to jump a lot. We'll go to Rofl Now. That's my deck that I have the most fun playing. And let's take Wave. Yeah, we'll take Wave. So this is going to be one step away from the top level. Bang. So this moves me up. The more you upgrade it, like the bigger upgrade costs more credits and costs more boosters, but it also progresses you further up the track. Boom. And as you just saw, we just unlocked Psylocke, who is next turn you get +1 energy. So that card is now available for us to play. Okay. So let's go back to the games. We've explained quite a bit, and then we'll come back and explain the competitive side of it. Alrighty. Jotunheim. So Jotunheim's ability, after each turn, cards here lose 1 power. So like if you play a card to the frost place, that's no bueno. So I'm going to play Nightcrawler again. Nightcrawler's ability, he's 1 cost, 2 power, but you can move him once. So if he ends up in a location that's like not great, you can get him off of that location. It's all different abilities. Multiple Man, when this card moves, add a copy to the old location. Now this is huge because Multiple Man is one of our like main engines of the move deck. And you're going to see why. Especially if we grab Iron Fist here. Nope. Okay. So you guys saw what so I add Hulkbuster to him. Hulkbuster combines with that card. So now Multiple Man is just a 7 power card. So I am going to play this here, and I'm going to play this here. Yep. So Doctor Strange, you saw what Doctor Strange does. So he's going to pull Multiple Man over here, but then you see Multiple Man's effect. He goes back to that location, which is sick. Okay. Okay. So how do we want to do this? Okay, so we played Iron Fist last. So we got to be, you're always thinking in this game. Always thinking. So we played Iron Fist last. And when Iron Fist played, my next card that I played is going to be moved 1 location. So if I play Vulture, when this card moves, gain 1 power. So if I play him to here, he's going to jump over to Flooding, which is fantastic, and that's what we like. I'm also going to play Craven here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move him there. And if you ever get like hung up in all of it, you can always undo all your actions and try again. So we want Nightcrawler to go here so there's space. We want Vulture to be played there, and we want Craven to go there because it's going to kick Craven over. He's going to get +2 power. Bada boom, bada bing. Also, y'all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed during this stream. I hear y'all are getting the quack on your end. I got to figure out why I'm not hearing like an alert for it on my end. Rather unfortunate. Okay, so we didn't get any of the cards we wanted. So we're just going to throw as much power at that base as we possibly can and hope that it's enough. I don't think it's going to be. I bet they have America. Oh, they have Infinite. Okay. No, we win. Okay, so I got to explain why we just won because this is weird. So Infinite, super big card, 6 power, 6 cost, 20 power. That's huge. That's a big old card. But as you can see, the Infinite's effect is that you cannot play a card on the turn before. So you have to skip a turn to drop that behemoth. I said last game, I think, that like there aren't a ton of cards that are like beyond 12 power. Infinite's one of those, but if they played the turn before, you know they're not going to play Infinite because they literally can't. But why we won is because we tied on Jotunheim, both 0-0. I won Flooded, they won Wakanda. Wakanda forever. But I won Flooded by 18. They won Wakanda by 15. So because we have more power on the board, we win. Bada boom, bada bang. Another question someone asked is how do I get this game? When does this game come out? So currently, this game is being launched globally October 18th. So it's actually not available globally. So there's 3 ways that you can get a hold of this game right now. The first is you can apply to be in the beta. I imagine they're still taking beta players, but I doubt they're taking a ton just because global launch is basically a month away. So they feel like they probably have all the beta players they need. The second way that you can get it is you can get the VPN for it if you're like an Android user or something like that, or if you have BlueStacks on your computer, stuff like that. Another great way to, okay, yeah, we're definitely doing this. So Forge, on reveal, the next card you play, +2 power. So Kamertage, the home of Wong and Doctor Strange, on reveal effects happen twice at this location. So that means the next card we play after Forge is going to have +4 power. We love that. And you can guess who we're going to play. It's Multiple Man. It's probably Multiple Man. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. So you got to see the goblins in effect. So Green Goblin, on reveal, your opponent gains control of this. These are super fun because you can send it over to their side of the field, and it does work. So let's go here. Yeah. That's going to pull Multiple Man over again. So yeah, you get the VPN, and you can find the VPN for it pretty easily, low effort. Oh, is it going to pull them both over? It is. Bang. Okay. That's awesome, actually. So Spider-Woman is a bit of a bummer, but basically we've given up on that location. So what we're going to do is we're going to play here and here. If we move 2 here, that's going to be +4. So that's going to be 7 overall instead of 8. So this is where you have to do the math, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to snap because I actually feel pretty confident that we can win this. Ooh. Okay. So they tried to throw some rocks at our face. Didn't matter. We were ready. And we're fine with this because you can move a lot of cards around, and we're going to swap hands because of Mindscape. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to move you here and you here. And we're going to put you here. Because they're probably going to play Heimdall. They're either going to play Heimdall on Kamar-Taj or Mindscape. So we just need to have at least 8 on Mindscape, which we will. We're definitely going to win Atlantis. Yeah, we win. Cool. We can emote, hit him with a thumbs up, bada boom. Then we're good to go. Yeah, so he's going to play it on... Oh. Yeah, so we might actually lose Kamar-Taj, but we're going to win Mindscape, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Simple. Welcome to a move deck. That is how it's done. Okay, so we got some missions we're accomplishing. Full weekly challenge, win a location with only 1 card, acquire boosters. Fantastic, we're doing it. Is that the same quest? 46 out of 150. Oh, no, these are not boosters. Okay. Boop. So we're going to switch up decks. Let's try. We're going to try to get Rofl Now. Rofl Now is one of my faves. I'm going to change this just so that way we have Rofl Now on there. And you guys are going to see why it's called Rofl Now. So, it's difficult to pull this combo off. It's one of those, like, I love card games where you can pull combos off. There's no one-cost cards in this deck. As you can see, Black Widow, Hazmat, Okoye, Scarlet Witch. Those are our 2 costs, so we have quite a few of those. Lemuria, no cards revealed this turn. That we're fine with. So we're gonna play Okoye to Clintar. Because although it's going to have -2, eventually we're going to play Magic on that location and change it to Limbo, so the -2 won't be an issue. Importante. All right, Mirror Dimension. On turn 4, transform into one of the other locations. Okay, that's not ideal for us, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to pass because, honestly, we want Mystique, Gambit, and Ironheart in our hands. Mystique probably can't get played this game because we didn't get the full combo that we needed for Rofl Now. But you'll see here the beauty of this deck. Eventually we'll get it. I know we will. Okay, so Lemuria. Fantastic. No cards are getting revealed. Whatever. So we're going to play Scarlet Witch over there and hope that Scarlet helps us out and gives us a cool location that we're looking for. But we're not going to see Scarlet because bank. Okay, we're going to snap because they don't have a lot of cards down. Magic's going to change Clintar. And then we're going to show you the power of Wong and Onslaught. So remember, there are different code words that we're looking for. So Ironheart, it's not great. It's fine. That is fantastic with us, though. Okay. So Atlantis, if you only have 1 card here, gain power. Gain +5 power. All of the locations are also based off of, like, obviously characters and cards. And there's a card called Namor from Atlantis. And Namor's power as a card is if he's the only card on that location, he gains +5 power. So usually if you play them to their location, it's incredible. So Namor being the only card at Atlantis would be +10 power. Nutty. So Onslaught you've seen. Onslaught doubles the effect of all ongoing effects here. Double all ongoing. And then you have Wonk, who ongoing, all your on reveal abilities happen twice. So when it's doubled, that means that on reveal abilities are going to happen 4 times. So we're going to play Wong there, and then we're going to play Gambit, who is an on reveal ability, discard a card from your hand, destroy a random enemy card. The best part about Gambit, doesn't have to have a card in your hand to actually do this effect. So let's see how this goes down. Currently, we're losing in 2 locations, but 4 of their cards are about to die, and they only have 7. So we just got to hope that it hits like, boom, already. We've won 1 location. Boom. We won literally every location. Welcome to Gambit. Gambit doing Gambit things. Bada boom, bada bing. Cards for days, y'all. Cards for days. Bajangles. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right. So we're climbing. The other thing about Bank, just completing missions left and right, y'all. Okay. So another track that you get to move up is the Season Pass. If you're familiar, do I have any, let me know in the chat, do I have any Fortnite players? You got your Season Battle Pass. I know that's not like exclusively a like Fortnite thing. A lot of things have battle passes, but the battle pass, season pass, you can buy the premium version, you cannot, and there's like free things that you unlock. The big thing is they release a card every season, which is every month, that you get for buying the premium pass. And then if you don't buy the premium pass, that becomes available later on. So you also, inside of this track, you get like card variants, which are the cool looking versions of your card. That's a card variant of Agent 13. And then if you get like all the way to the top, you get a card variant for Iron Man. Dude, you have to imagine that Gambit would be, this is Nick Fury variant at the very top. You have to imagine that Gambit would be pretty fantastic at disc golf. The only thing is, if he gets like super heated, right? Like physically heated because he's like heating the stuff up. Like that's terrifying for the baskets, right? Like, can you imagine Gambit misses a putt and he's like, okay. Whoop-bam! Yeah, like, that basket's ruined. So you guys have been seeing us, we gain cubes. The reason you gain cubes is that the last track that you can move up is the ranked track. So every 10 cubes, you move up 1 level in the ranked track. So from level 10 all the way up to level 20, that's iron to bronze. If you get to iron that season, you get 100 credits. And so you keep progressing all the way through, and you can see that like the rewards get pretty good. Here, you get a card back, fancy card backs. That way you can have a variety of options. As you progress, then you get like an avatar. And then at the top end, so the very highest point on the rank track is infinite. You got this Hydra card back for reaching infinite this year, which we did. But the real cool part about reaching infinite is that once you hit 100, you cannot drop below 100. So unfortunately, in this closed version of it, there is no like free play mode. So every game you're always wagering cubes. So if you lose a lot in a row and you want to try stuff out, that gets problematic. But we're like pretty confident by the time they launch the game, there's going to be a free play version, like a casual version. But that's one of the beauties of getting to infinite, like I said, is that I can't drop below 100. So we can really try a lot. Melting chains and burning down forests. Man, Andrew, that is the truth. The truth. Coming up on an hour, y'all. All right. This is our magic variant that we have. I think it's hilarious. Or like chopping the mics. No comment. Okay. Card moves here. Game plus 2 power. That's not bad. Let's see. Nova Roma. Draw a card. Okay. We got Onslaught. If we get Wave, we're going to snap. Bang. Okay, here's why we snap. Is because in order to pull off the Rofl Now combo, we need really 5 cards, but we need them in a somewhat specific order. So we need Wave, because Wave's ability is that on turn 3, if you play her, she makes every card in your hand cost 4 power. So we're going to play Wave to here. Makes every card, all the cards in both players' hands 4 power. Nakia is super cool. She buffs cards in your hand. So Onslaught is normally a 6 power card, and he's big for our combo. All right. So we're going to play Onslaught. You've seen Onslaught's effect the last game. Doubles ongoing abilities here on this location. So on this next turn, we'll have to make a call based on whether we get Mystique or not. Okay, so we didn't get Mystique. That's fine. So what we do is we're going to play Magic. Magic is going to extend the game for us. It's fine. Colin Wing discards that. Magic shows up. She's like, hey, there's 7 turns in this game. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So now here's how it goes down. Yeah. Boom. We are great with it. So, okay, so we got Wong. So this is going to be doubled. Mystique, on reveal, if the last card you played has an ongoing ability, this card gains it. So the last card we played is Wonk. And as you know, Wonk has an ongoing ability. Your on-reveal abilities at this location happen twice. So we're going to play Mystique right here. Mystique is going to copy Wong's ability. So now it's going to chain, and that's going to be doubled as well. So it's going to copy Wong's doubled or quadrupled ability. And then we play Ironheart. Ironheart, on reveal, give 3 other cards plus 2 power. Now, y'all, if we played Ironheart not in this setting, she would reveal, she would give 3 other cards plus 2, and we'd be good to go. And right here, he's probably thinking, like, Angelina's probably thinking I'm pretty confident. I'm winning Limbo. I'm winning Nova Roma big time. And Los Diablos, yeah, that's me too. But Ironheart is about to trigger because of Onslaught, Wong, Mystique, is about to trigger 16 times. 16 times. So watch the wave. We are about to add 96 power across all of the bases. And I can't wait till I figure out the sound for this so that you guys can appreciate the sound of this going off over and over again. It's unreal. Oh, keep going, girl. Keep going. And that is how it's done. Rofl Now. Other than LOL, WoW, and Snap, what are other games your favorite video game genre? So definitely a great question. I'm down to try a lot. So like, here's my like projection for everything. we have this channel, which obviously the hope is to grow the Robbie C Gaming Channel, so it can help pay for itself and like pay for equipment upgrades, stuff like that. I actually don't need that many more upgrades in terms of like computer or the mic setup or anything like that. I'll have to figure out, like I said, some different issues and whatnot that are happening with the game, or like with sound, as in how to get you guys the sound. But the big thing that I want to get is I want to get an iPad so that way I'm not like, because right now I'm playing on my phone and advertising that, or like using that to do this. So I'd like for my phone not to be what we're doing for this. And the other thing I'm going to get is a capture card. And then a capture card will allow me to plug in like a Wii, and then we can play like Wii games together, like Mario Party, Mario Kart, stuff like that. So that's definitely the next upgrade that I want to do. Philip, I actually haven't played WoW. I think I canceled my WoW subscription a month ago, 2 months ago, and have just been diving into this again. So yeah, WoW's one of those hard things where like I have to check myself and be like, yeah. But another thing that we really want to do is we're going to pay for the capture card and the iPad, but then we also want to get another camera for downstairs, as well as some different miking audio equipment, so that way we can film at the game table and possibly do like a live broadcast down there, so we can be like, hey, we're playing this game live tonight, come ask us questions. So it'll be a blast. Bank. Gilbert, I did answer that, but I'll say it again. So it's currently available. It's not available globally. There's open beta that you can like sign up for and try to get in, or closed beta. There is the VPN. If you have like not an Apple device, you can use your Android, and like they're always hacking stuff over there, or BlueStacks on a PC, and get the VPN for that. So that's super easy. Literally just Google like VPN, Marvel Snap. You'll find it pretty fast. And then the last thing is how I'm playing the game, which is probably the sketchiest out of all of them. I wouldn't say the sketchiest. It's probably the weirdest. So the game is actually available in the Philippines, New Zealand, and Australia. So if you are a resident and you're watching from any of those places, you actually, if you just open up your iTunes store or Google store, if you do that, then you can actually like just download the game. It's right there in the App Store. Marvel Snap, easy to grab. But what I did is I made a new iTunes account, and I looked up coffee shops in Australia, put that as my address, and now I have a Australian iTunes account, and that's how I've been playing for basically the last month. That process. So we'll go Rofl Now again. What else have you been playing, Philip? Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, so Sanctum Sanctorum. Cards can't be played there. It's problematic for us. That means we're going to have to clog two of our, like, in order to pull off Rofl Now, we have to clog one of those spaces. Sea of Thieves. Okay. What platform are you playing Sea of Thieves on? I'll throw a Black Widow at their face. Australian Robbie is my second favorite. What up, Brad? Welcome. Yeah, it's a good night down there. No, is it sketchy, like I said? Yeah, it is, but you got to do what you got to do. Okay, so this is tricky. But we're going to play to Death's Domain, because Death's Domain, when you play a card here, destroy it. So Jubilee pulls a card down, but that card, ooh, that is a good Odin. Wow. I definitely do need to work on the accent. Let's call that what it is. I really dislike that a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we could go here, and Gambit's going to trigger twice, and then we play Odin on the last turn. The problem is, if Odin gets discarded, he's got a 50% chance of him getting discarded. Because I'm going to discard 2 cards to destroy this. I've got time. What do we think, chat? Do I go 4 attacks with Gambit this turn, or risk it? Are we risking it? Are we risking it? No, I had no impact on Captain Markov. I had no impact on them playing the Polecat only round. The only way that I could claim any impact on having them play that round is yeah, we're gonna risk it. Why not? Sorry, this is probably better of you to see everything. Okay. Ooh, we discarded Odin. That is unfortunate. Well, rip. It didn't work out for us, gentlemen. Yeah, the only impact that if I had any, was the fact that when I was an absolute fool and yeeted Trevor's slammer on that Bogey Bro battle, or Foundation versus the Nation. Wasn't a Bogey Bro battle. When I yeeted it, I mailed Trevor a replacement slammer from my collection because I have a lot of OG slammers. So I mailed him one. And then in that, I also threw in a Team Stamp Wraith and that pink Team Stamp Polecat. So that's about the only impact that if I had any. So Central Park, hilarious location, unless you are planning to fill up one location with 4 cards, aka what we're trying to do, at a squirrel each location. These are squirrels. They're precious. And there's actually a card in the game. There's a card in the game, Squirrel Girl, who actually does the same effect as Central Park. No, Gilbert. That was not intentional in the slightest. I had no idea there was water up there. Like when they literally were like, oh man, he just yeeted his thing into water. I was like, what are you guys talking about? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But it does. It does make sense. Okay, let's go. Let's go Black Widow to the middle. Black Widow to the middle. We got 1 power left over. Venom's going to eat all of that. Okay. Although I don't think that he gets the, 14. Oh, he does. That seems a little silly, I'll be honest. Okay, well. So he's actually at 15. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Expansion. Okay. Weird. Weird. That their app just kind of crashed. So, okay. All right. Here's how this is going to go down. So, Kamertage, as I've explained, there are abilities and locations that are based on people, right? So, Kamertage is essentially Wong, who does everything twice as an ability. So, we're going to play Wong and then copy that with Mystique. And then we have more cards on the field. So I think it's another Iron Heart. We're going to snap. Ooh. Magic's good. Magic's good. Now, here's the other frustrating part about this game, ladies and gentlemen, in its current state, is that because it is it's in beta, so we only get 4 activations there instead of 8. That's a bummer for us. But I imagine they're going to win. Yeah. What did they play? Ooh. That's good. That's good. Oh, we still won. Ha ha! Get it, son? Okay, yeah, because Red Skull gives everyone +2. Yep. That's Red Skull's power. He's pretty big. Drawback of the game in its current state, ladies and gentlemen, is that because it's in closed beta, unless you live in Australia, the Philippines, or New Zealand, there are a lot of bots, like smart bots that have cheated, and they literally look at the coding and all of that to know what you're going to play when you're going to play it. So right now, the dead giveaway that you're playing a bot is effects like this little purplish whatever floating around. We don't have access to those effects on our cards. We can't get this little purple bubble thing. And also, we do not have access to black and white variants or black and white versions of the cards. So... yeah, if you see that, you know that you are facing a bot. The other thing about the bots is that they have lots of them have the super basic character names. Like Steve. Also, I just checked yeah, I just checked we're at 7. We've been at 7 people pretty consistently, which is fantastic. Captain Markov, thank you for the subscribe. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm not hearing a notification. Y'all are hearing the quack on your end, which is sick. But I'm not hearing anything on my end, so I have to watch for it. But Captain Markov, that means that you are our 65th subscriber to the channel, which is crazy to me, y'all. It's crazy the beauty of how thankful I am for y'all coming over from Robbie C Disc Golf, because it just took a long time to establish any form of a following in that channel. Okay, so as you can see, we both played Okoye, but they are Okoye. But theirs is black and white, like we had talked about. So this is a bot. Also noted by Kara. If you haven't told on the screen, so you've got Kara is up here. That is the person I'm playing against. That's me, Bojangles. If I'm ever playing a game, 9 times out of 10, if the name Bojangles is available, I take it. We're going to change Mojo World. Yeah, Philip, for sure. I'll tell you, the thing that I'm trying to figure out, I don't know how familiar you are with OBS, Philip. So I'm using an app called, I think, Reflector 4, and I'm streaming my phone to basically Reflector 4 pops up on my Mac as a, it pops up as a, let's see, I'm going to do this because they're going to get +2 because they're about to move. Weird. Yep. So on OBS, I have it in the like system as a video capture, not video capture. I have it in there as a window capture. That's what it is. So this is in the system as a window capture. I can hear the game audio pretty clearly personally. Now this is, okay, so this is one of those games that we're going to get 4 activations of Rofl Now. But I don't know why as a window capture, I'm not getting the audio out of the game to y'all. All you're getting is mic audio. Like I can see where I think it's supposed to be coming through. But all I see is mic. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. The only thing that I might try is, let's see, audio output, device fault. I'm going to try black hole 2. We're going to mess around. Let's see, sound. So can y'all still hear me? The real question is, did I just solve it and get y'all game audio? Because it looks like I may have just gotten y'all game audio. So you have, so you have me and game audio now? If you have both of us, that's ideal. Like we've done it. Okay. So the funny part is you can now hear both. Welcome to the game audio, y'all. But the funny part is y'all can hear the game audio now and I can't. So we'll have to figure that one out, but that's fantastic. That is way more enjoyable than having to listen to me. So here we go. That's awesome. Yeah. Fantastic. Welcome. Oh, this is about to be so much better. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, now I just got to not screw things up. Okay, nope, we want input is sure, for sure. Okay.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, well, like I feel like I could listen to, but then I like hear myself talking in the stream, Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that sounds cuckoo. Okay. Yeah, so it is up for a pre-register, and if you pre-register, you're actually getting. They're saying that you're getting some like variants, some like cool variants as well, which is fantastic. Guys, I'm so shooketh by the fact that we have game audio that I'm just like completely distracted and getting absolutely annihilated by this bot. So you saw Green Goblin earlier. This is its big brother, Hobgoblin, who's a 5 power -8. Yeah, that's what we call a proper yoinks. Crossbones. Dude, I've never seen that Crossbones variant. That looks sick. Okay. We're hoping for Wongers on this next one. Let me know in the chat. Do we want to go another game of Rofl Now, or do you want to see another deck? Oh, look, see? There's Green Goblin. Yeah, cool. How nice. We did get Wongers. Okay, cool. Boom. And you get to hear Gambit now. Alrighty. Gambit's going to have to do work. We need Gambit to destroy... Honestly, I'm not worried. Like, we won the middle. So just one of those. I need... It'd be great. Carnage would be great. Let's get rid of Carnage. Nope. Let's get rid of Carnage. Okay. Nope, that's not Carnage. Okay, I think we lost. Not even I think. We definitely lost. Defeat. Yeah, it's dark times. Well, man, this is fantastic. Man, I am so happy that you're getting in-game audio now. That's going to make this so much more enjoyable. What do you guys think of the in-game audio so far? Gambit is underrated, Brad. I completely agree. Ooh, I don't like that. The Hobgoblin Icon by Zarkium. That's not us. It's not what I'm here for. But we like Sinister London. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Cards cost 1 less. So if we make everything cost 4 next turn, they'll cost 3. And in theory... Yeah? And we can accelerate everything? We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if the math is going to add up on this. Okay, so it all costs 4. But now it's all 3. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to add Onslaught here, who's going to go to a variety of other places. Ooh, Devil Dino is a bummer. Devil Dino is one of those cards, if you start playing the game, you're going to see Devil Dino a lot in the beginnings of the game because Devil Dino is pretty strong. Plus 2 card power for each card in your hand, and they have 6 cards in their hand. So you can also see how many cards they have. If you look up here, you see that little like arrow coming off of his face. You can tap his face, and that's what pops this little box up that you guys are seeing. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So we got Wong. Okay, what do we want? We want Wong to be held off for a minute, because if we get Wong held off for a minute, so we want this here. We want Wong here. Yeah. Because we're hoping that we can pull Mystique, and if we pull Mystique, then she copies Wong. So see, you saw they played Mystique. And Mystique, wait, do they have Cable? Oh my gosh, that's our Cable. Or that's our Mystique. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They want to be rude? You want to play games? I'll play games with you, mister. All right. Here's how this goes down. We have 6 power. And we have 6 powers worth of cards. So we want... We want that. We want that. And we want that. All right. We're snapping on this. Are you guys ready for some utter chaos? Oh, they snap back. Zarkium ain't ready for this business. Bring the pain. Now you get to hear... Okay, so you get to hear Gambit again. Okay, so they filled up. They have Ironheart. Oh, because they have my... They copied my Ironheart. Okay, sick. Okay. Cards here have -2 power. Boom, we're winning. All right, there's 1. There's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Where's he going? Is he going to Limbo, or is he going... Okay, yeah. Bank. 1, 2. Oh, right in the middle of it. Okay. There's nothing we can do but hold on to hope that they don't have enough. Oh, they didn't play any cards. Okay.
Victory.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're climbing. Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see what we do with the board games as well, Jacob. Like I said, it's probably going to be largely video games to start. And then we are going to throw in some video or some board game content for sure. But my dream is to get enough equipment downstairs that I'm able to do this, but like downstairs. Yeah. So, oh man. Senorita Crawford in the chat. Lindsay's here. We're going to go one more game of Rofl Now, and I'm going to try to get the ultimate combo. So you guys have seen the 16 proc Ironheart with 96 power being added across all locations. But what we haven't pulled off yet is that there is a setup. Doesn't look good for us to pull it off. I'm going to tell you that. But there is a setup somehow where when Ironheart, or when you play, let's see. I gotta think of the math on how this works. Okay, we're going to go here. Jacob, what part of the country are you in, man? Gilbert, I have played Disc Golf Valley. I'm nowhere near as gifted at it as so many of you are. So I have not played a ton of it. Okay, so the ultimate combo is not happening. Unless we get it right here. This is going to have... Hellfire Club's going to have to turn into Onslaught Citadel for us to show you the Mega Uber combo. We're going to end our turn there. But basically what happens is if you play Onslaught first and then Mystique gets to copy Onslaught's ability, and then you play Wong, whatever you play for the reveal of Wong, if Mystique has copied Onslaught, who then you play Wong on top of that, it shakes out to be 256 procs, which is craziness. Okay. The game has closed. Don't worry, it's coming back. I realized that it froze. Don't worry, we're coming back. We played Magic. They played White Tigre. Oh my. Okay. Why is this happening? Oof. Okay. My bad, everyone. Okay. So we didn't get Wong. Or we got Wong. We didn't get Onslaught. So we're going to have to go. We're still going to get 4 procs off. We're going to close with. We're going to switch decks after this. Definitely going to switch decks. Okay. So they have a lot more cards than us. So we're going to hit them with the final combo enabler, which is Hazmat. Give all cards -1 power. And we're going to see if that's enough. I don't think it will be to win us the other locations. TBD. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so they play Devil Dino there. Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
That is not good for us. Okay. Here we go. 4 procs, Hazmat, do work. Watcha, watcha, watcha. Nope. It was indeed not enough. That's okay. You win some, you'll lose a lot. That's Marvel Snap. Alrighty, alrighty. So let's change decks. What up, Jared? Much appreciated, much appreciated. So happy to be explaining the game. I'm going to switch scenes, and then I think I'm going to have to... Oh, no, it's just doing it. Okay. Cool. Audio input capture is getting that game audio. Bang-a-rank. Okay, so we're going to change decks. Let's change to... I'll show you one of the fun ones, Agatha. So this is the deck that I climbed to Infinite with this year, or this season. So Agatha, for reference, we'll show you. So Agatha revolves around this little lady right here, Agatha Harkness. Any WandaVision fans in the house? Yeah? If you're a WandaVision fan, let us know in the chat below. So Agatha plays your cards for you. So she starts in your hand, so you start with an extra card, which is super cool. But Agatha's going to play Like, I'm not going to drive this time. She's going to just randomly throw cards on there, and that is going to be, like, I have to accept it until Agatha, if she can, she will play herself and get her out. She'll get out of my hand. Or if she gets discarded, then I gain control of the deck once again. So we have a couple devices in the in there. So Lady Sif discards the highest cost card in my hand, which will almost always be Agatha. You have Wave that you saw in the last game. Wave makes everything cost 4, so Agatha will play herself on turn 4. Bada boom, bada bing. But how she chooses is she literally chooses a random, if she can play it, like she takes all the cards she can play, and she randomly chooses between those and randomly assigns them to a location. Like, and sometimes it's not good at all. So, let's see what Agatha does for us. Like I said, it was a lot of fun climbing with this deck. So we'll switch here. We got Agatha. Rofl Now's not what we're playing anymore. Agatha is live. Okay, so nothing to be played on turn 1. Turn 2. Doesn't look like we have anything in our hand that's going to be played unless Lady Sif shows up. And if Lady Sif shows up, she'll automatically play it. Okay, nope, Lady Sif's not there. So now we head into turn 3, which means that if we don't draw a 3-cost power card... Oh, see? So we drew Lady Sif, but we also drew Killmonger was in our hand. So we had a 50-50 chance of Lady Sif getting played. We lost that draw. Bummer. So Killmonger's going to be played, and I still don't have control of the deck. Now, another thing to note about Agatha, at least what I found, and it seems, is that her boyfriend is definitely Ghost Rider. Because most of the time, if Ghost Rider's in the hand, Ghost Rider gets played. Ooh, okay. So we played Lady Sif. That we like to hear. So now Lady Sif is going to discard Agatha on this turn, and I will get to play Bank. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Captain Marvel here. Captain Marvel, really cool card. After the final turn, move to a location that wins you the game if possible. Okay. So another thing to note, if you look at started the commute back across the ATL. Dude, Philip, enjoyed it. Thanks for coming by. Look forward to more streams and having you here. Okay. So Bonnie has gold around their name. I do not have gold around my name, which means Bonnie has priority. So Bonnie's cards are going to reveal first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, destroy all enemy cards at this location that have 9 or more power. If you take a quick peeksies, that be all 3 of them cards. So Shang-Chi is about to whoop up on these cards. I'm going to assume that they're going to play something to Dark Dimension. Okay, so they are going to play something to Dark Dimension. Dude, Gilbert, welcome. Welcome to the snap. Okay, so that's Apocalypse. Gonna fly over there, and Captain Marvel is gonna fly to Kiln to win us the game. Victory. That is how it's done. Welcome to Agatha. Easy peasy. Yeah, Gilbert, definitely. And one of the things I'm going to be releasing here in the next couple of weeks is sort of a how to when you get into the game, what to do and what not to do. as like a what to do in your first week in Marvel Snap, stuff like that. Because there's something, I'll go ahead and show you. There's something like in the store. So gold is a currency that you acquire. You can obviously buy it with real money, but every day you get 50 credits that you can they're free. The rest of it you buy with gold. Gold you acquire through a variety of things. You get gold when you move up. The season pass has gold on it. When you move up this track, the competitive track, there's gold laced there. There's gold like when you're high enough on the track, these like reserves and stuff, sometimes they have cards in them like we saw with Psylocke, and then other times they have like gold or boosters or stuff like that. Oh, okay, Jacob. Okay. What time is it in Germany right now? It has to be like middle of the night for you. So gold is spent that way. You also acquire gold when you have your missions. So like every week you get a set of weekly challenges, and there are these little like boxes that pop up at like 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, these boxes across the top. And those boxes, when you complete a certain amount of missions, like so the 10 box, 10 daily missions comes with 200 credits, 15 gold, 200 season pass XP. When you get all the way to the last one, 500 credits, 100 gold, 900 season pass XP. You can use that gold to buy a variety of things. One of them is you can refill your missions for 120 gold, and you get 2 new missions. Each mission set there's one hard mission, which comes with 100 credits, one easy mission, which is 50 credits. So the missions, the more credits you have, like I said, you're going to get landlocked on credits. Where people get trapped is in the beginning, when you first start playing, you have so many credits and so much gold, and you don't have boosters because you haven't played that much. But you will acquire boosters every single time you play. So don't worry about that. Just keep playing. Where people get trapped is in the shop. Every day, they're going to put 3 items up that are fast upgrades. And it's going to tell you, hey, you're pretty close to leveling up this card. So what if we helped you out? What if we gave you boosters and you paid us credits? It's a trap. Don't do it. You do not want that. You don't want access to that. It will burn through your credits. Just take your time. You'll level up that collection track and that collection level pretty fast. You'll move through. Like I said, I am about a month and a week or 2 in. I started playing in like August. Because for a couple weeks, Molt showed this to me at the Creators Cup, which was middle of June, and I did not download it. I'm pretty confident. Let's see. August was Daredevil season. So I started playing the last week of July. Final answer, because it was Thor season. And I wanted Thor. So yes. All right, let's play. But whatever you do, don't spend money on the fast upgrades. It's terrible. Game. Alrighty, here we go. Murder World. After turn 3, destroy all cards here. What questions do you guys have about the game? Happy to answer questions about the game. Happy to answer questions about life. There are 7 of you here. I know Jacob is one of those. Gilbert's probably one of those. Philip's no longer with us. Sorry, Philip. The drive begins. I'm in Germany. Time zones are a thing. That's fair. Okay, Agatha's playing for us. I forgot what I was even, like, thinking about making decisions. Yeah, Agatha's doing that. So right now, the only 3-cost card we have in our hand is Wave. That is fantastic. That means that Wave probably gets played this turn. Lady Sif gets played this turn. So, this is a great example showing you why we dislike stinking Agatha sometimes. So, bar with no name, you like... I'll show it to you because she probably played it so fast you didn't get to hear it say. But whoever has the least power here wins. Very similar, Gilbert, to like all of the ninja locations in Smash Up, the dojos. Oh, that is rough, dude. That is rough. Oh. So Titan, Titan makes 6-cost card cost one less, which means that Agatha wasn't the guaranteed highest cost card in her hand. Captain Marvel and Magic also were 5 costs. So Lady Sif had a 33% chance of getting rid of Agatha, and she failed. So now we're going to play Shang-Chi to bar with no name to continue to add power randomly to a location that it doesn't matter. So Agatha's going to play herself to Murder World. That's cool. Glad you finally decided to participate.
Assemble.
Yeah. You definitely can, like, Gilbert, you can slowly acquire stuff for sure. Actually, I think if we play this here and this here, I am almost 100% confident that we're going to win. Because Killmonger doesn't normally look like this. This is a variant that I acquired for Killmonger with Venom, and it's sick. Okay, nope, we're not going to win. We're going to lose by 2. Ooh. Yeah, we should have matched that. We should have looked and saw that we're going to kill everything in the middle. So Okoye would have been like could have just. That was stupid. That was stupid. Another fun thing about Agatha is that when you play Agatha, normally it's random what card gets the boosters or not. But when you play Agatha decks, Agatha automatically takes all of the boosters because she's like, well, I played, so. Yeah. Have I played any other trading card games, tabletop or online, Captain Markov? You're a Magic the Gathering player and mostly and have a hard time following most other trading card games. So I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively when I was in middle school, early high school. So I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Background. But that was 2004 through 2007, I want to say. Yeah. 2004, when we moved back down to Georgia in 07, that's when, yeah. No, in 06. 2000, so early 2003 to 2006 was Yu-Gi-Oh! Days. So that's like before it got crazy and there was like, you basically were playing like 85 things on one turn. And like before the first person even gets to go, wildness. I have not played Magic the Gathering. I am like in card games. I'm pretty much an antagonizer. So if I were to play Magic the Gathering, I probably would be like a blue-black player. So judge me all you want. I'm the villain guy. That's what I do. My brother is currently driving, but I'm going to type his question in the chat. What other games do I? So one of my brothers is watching, and that's a question he asked. What other games do I plan on playing here early on the channel? Definitely, I think we're going to be playing primarily some Marvel Snap until the game comes out. One of the big reasons we're doing that is because we're competing with the algorithm. So since the game's not available for global launch, you kind of want to like establish yourself as one of the people, like one of the channels that is an authority on it, if you can even say that. This is a great draw for us. We love when we have Lady Sif on turn 2 because that means that like she is our only 2 cost. So we are definitely playing her on the second turn. So that's fantastic. And if we get rid of Agatha early, that is always big for us. So we're going to snap because the odds are high of us. Like, we're going to be in control. We have a really powerful deck. Because that's the other thing is when you play this deck with Agatha, since you don't get to control what she puts down, you just put a lot of really strong cards in there so that if she doesn't get rid of herself, you're good. So we're going to play Green Goblin here and hope that they don't also play to Space Throne. If they don't play to Space Throne, this is perfect. Yep. Okay. So as you can see on Space Throne, only 1 card can be played there for each player. So we just won Space Throne automatically. So we're going to play... We're going to go Killmonger here. Because it's one of our lower cost cards. Ah, yes. Disc Golf Missionary. Okay, Jacob. Didn't recognize you. If I'm saying that right. Like, I think that's your Instagram handle, Jacob. I got you now. I got you. Okay. So, why does that have 10 power? Oh, Hulkbuster. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, we're going to do... All right, yeah. We're going to play Iron Man there. So Iron Man's effect is he doubles the power of what's going on at that location. Fantastic.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so we got America Chavez. We're going to go ahead and play Shang-Chi here because I have a feeling that they are going to play... I have a feeling they're going to play Heimdall to Limbo, which is going to push everything 1 card over. And they have priority. So when they do that, Vulture is going to move over here and have 10 power, which means Cloak will have 10, he will have 10, and then Shang-Chi is going to destroy all of them with 9 power. So we should see Heimdall show up in the middle. Oh, that is rough. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so... Yeah. So you get to see Ghost Rider in effect here. Y'all haven't seen Ghost Rider yet. But the reason we have Ghost Rider in the deck is that if we get rid of Agatha via the discard, Ghost Rider bring back to one of your discarded locations, to discarded cards to this location. So we've only discarded 1 card, so we know exactly which card he's bringing back, which is Agatha. So we are going to have 18 power on this middle location. We add Wave to the other side, which adds another 6 to that location. Nakia is not going to be enough to win that middle location. Doctor Strange is going to pull Heimdall over, and it's still is not going to be enough to beat us. Agatha, too strong. Too strong. Great question, Jacob. So I'm going to switch to this view. So you see that thing at the very top that says 8 max? It says 8 max. It's at the center right there. But if I switch to our, like when we're playing mode, it is over to this one right here. So that's the snap cube. Everything in this game is like poker where you ante up to play. So it costs 1 power cube to play the game. Like when you show up to the game, both of us are wagering 1 power cube. So I've wagered 1. Bobby in this game is who we're playing against. You can see Bobby over here. Yep, Bobby's over here. So Bobby has wagered 1 power cube as well. If neither of us snap through the game, at the end, the last turn, the wager doubles. So it's now worth, instead of 1 cube, it's worth 2 cubes because they combine. Like our cubes combined is going to be bang, worth 2 cubes. So if I win 2 cubes. And if I lose 2 cubes. That's like the basic system. But at any point during the game, both of you have the ability to snap, which is where you basically can do a couple of things with snapping. When you snap, it doubles the ante. So now, let's say like I was in turn 2 and I knew we discarded Agatha and I saw we had Ghost Rider. So I knew I was going to be able to do this combo right here and drop 18 power on a base for 4 cost. That's huge. Like there are few circumstances where it's set up that easily. I also knew when we had Green Goblin over on Space Throne, that was going to be a trouble for them. So that was like the whole deal. So if you snap, I snapped. So on the next turn, it doubles. So if it's worth 1 cube right now, it's now worth 2 cubes. And on the last turn, it's worth 4 cubes in total. If they also snap, because they think they're going to win, it takes it up to 8, which is the max amount of cubes that you can win or lose in a game. So I won, so I get 8 cubes. So that's going to take this number. You see the 103 at the top, 8 out of 10. That takes me up 8 cubes overall. Yeah. So that allows you, when you gain those power cubes, it allows you to move up this competitive track over time. So when you start, you're at level 1. And then you're going to play a bunch of bot games, basically, to start, which are going to get you to level 10, where you're going to be iron. And then you can, until level 10, you literally can't lose cubes. And I think once you reach level 10, you can lose cubes if you lose the game. Can you run out of cubes? Gilbert, no. You'll never run out of cubes. Like, you can't drop below 10. Like level 10. You will always be level 10 or higher. The trick is when you're between level 10 and level 100, you just bebop up and down. So if you lost 17 games in a row and you were level 90, and let's say you were snapping on every single one of them and you were losing 8 cubes at a time and you lost 17 games, you drop all the way back to like 70-ish. Or close to it. But the beauty of reaching infinite, which is level 100, is that you're hard capped at 100. So I can never drop below 100 once I've cleared it. The reason being, in next season, at the end of this month, we'll start a new season, and everybody moves back 30 levels. So instead of being level 100, I'll drop all the way back to level 70. I'll have to play 10 games, and when I play 10 games, I unlock ranked rewards for the season. It's a whole process, and then once I have those ranked rewards, I can start to climb. So, Brad, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one, sir. Have a great weekend. Also, our podcast drops in 9 minutes. 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, so snapping is The other cool part is you can like bluff with snapping. So if you think like, oh, I want to get them to retreat, because you can retreat at any time. If you retreat before the last turn, you don't have to lose the maximum number of cubes. You only lose the minimal amount, like whatever it is at that turn. So, but yeah, so I think I answered John's question as well earlier. What games am I planning on playing? I'm going to play this. I also plan on playing some League of Legends. League of Legends is a game that I like really enjoy, like to play a lot. So we'll probably play a decent amount of League as well. I just spent a lot of time getting my, like getting the stream and broadcast and the graphics all set up for this. So we'll probably play this. Goal is to stream probably 2 or 3 times a week, for a couple hours. Have a good time with it. So, all right, Viper is going to throw the hood over to me. Okay. So we don't have the wave. We don't have Lady Sif. So this could be one of those games, another one where we're like just riding it out. Oof. Only problem is, see, she gets like fixated, almost guaranteed that they're going to play, the Jigsaw hero is going to play something to cloning bats. In fact, they're probably going to play Viper to cloning bats, because as you saw, Viper, your opponent gains control of one of your cards, the other cards of this location. So if they put another card down in cloning bats, I won't be able to. Yeah, see, so they did. So now Green Goblin can't go over there because, yeah, there's no room for the Goblin to fly. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so Agatha's going to play herself there. Okay, so this is a great example, Jacob, of snapping. So we can't play any more cards. All of our locations are full. Professor X locks down a location to where like no one can move in or out. So they are 100% going to win Monster Island. Like that's a fact. We are winning on cloning bats, and we're probably going to win Limbo, but they're not going to play anything here because he gains energy for each unspent energy you use. So if they just don't spend 2 energy, they win at cloning bats, and there's nothing we can do about it. So they snapped so that it's worth 4 cubes. But if I retreat, instead of losing 4 cubes, I escape, and I'm only going to lose 1 cube. It's all about strategery. And now they snapped in that moment because they knew pretty much guaranteed they had the dub. I am leaving because not only did I know that they had the dub, odds are there was pretty much no way for me to win that. So why stick around to like watch it play out? Because it's not even like it was lucky. They literally could just not play anything and they automatically win. So. See, but here, so we have Lady Sif turn 2. I'm going to make sure that this doesn't have something that messes with us. So she's going to discard. Lady Sif's going to be played automatically because I only have one 2-cost card. Agatha plays whatever she can. So she's going to do that. And Agatha's going to leave my hand, which is going to give me control. So I'm going to go ahead and snap. Now, because I'm snapping here, it takes it up automatically. So next turn, it's worth 2 cubes. So the reason snapping early is it's a little more gambly, but it's like raising the ante and saying like, oh, well, I'm going to bet 400 chips on the flop, or I'm going to bet 400 chips on the first turn. Why? Because if you want to stick around, you're going to have to put some skin in the game. Now, if you retreat, it's at minimum going to cost 2 cubes. So even if they like retreated right here, they would lose 2 cubes. X-Mention's always random because it literally could play one of any card in the game. I got Groot, which doesn't help us if your opponent played a card here, +3. They got America Chavez. So like sheer random draw, they got a card that was 6 more power than me. Bummer. Like nothing you can do there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer and say, cool. I'll just destroy America Chavez. Easy peasy.
Wind, aid my hand.
Fine with me. So America Chavez is gone, so now we're winning that location too. So they played Storm. Storm's a really cool card. Flood this location. Next turn's the last turn. So there's a lot of cards, as you're seeing, that can change the location, which is really, really cool. And you like modify that. Obviously, we have Magic, who can change this location to Limbo, stuff like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to bank on the fact we're going to play Ghost Rider here. Now, they're probably going to play a card called Juggernaut, which, okay, no, they're not. Well played by them. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this a 0-0. Yeah, okay. So we're going to play this here. We're going to play this here. So that's going to, we have 5 power on this base. We've 1 flooded. We're going to play Wave, which adds 3. We're going to play Killmonger, which adds 2. But the cool part is Killmonger destroys all 1-cost cards in the game. Even mine. But I don't have any 1-cost cards. But he has Sunspot. And he has Iceman. So he has 8 power out of his 11 is between those 2 cards, which will not exist at the end of this. So if I had to bet, he's going to play a big card here to Xandar. We just got to hope that it's not a big enough card that beats the power we're going to have. Okay, so they played 4 power there, so it's a 3-cost or 3 power card they played here. Green Goblin. That's unfortunate. So they just have one of those like really annoying decks, but that's fine. We're still going to win this location because we're going to get rid of their 2 cards. Later, hater. Boop, boop. Bank. We did it. So that's like, as someone who is very strategically driven, one of my favorite parts about this game is the fact that like you get to spend so much time sort of theorizing. Here's what they have. Here's what I have. Yada, yada, yada. And some people, like when they think about this, they're like, oh man, there's so many cards to learn. I know, I can't remember if it was Jacob or someone had asked, they said, have I played? Oh, Captain Markov. So as someone who's played some trading card games, like Magic seems really intimidating to me because I haven't played Magic and I just haven't played it. So I know there are tons of cards out there. So it's hard to strategize against my opponents because I don't know what cards they can play. Like I literally don't even know what cards to expect out of them. Right? This is completely different. A, because there's just straight up less cards. B, it's not been out as long. So you're learning alongside other people who have these. But then the other thing is you get matched against people based on two things. The first thing you get matched against is based on what collection level you're at. So like I'm at 1370. If you downloaded this game or you had the VPN like Gilbert got, we're not going to get matched up against each other anytime soon because you have to get up to my collection level because it's not going to pair you against me because if you've just started the game, you only have pool 1 cards. And there are some strong pool 1 cards like the deck we've been playing, like Agatha. My pool 1s, Lady Sif is in pool 1. America Chavez is in pool 1. Iron Man's in pool 1. Like, those are pool 1 cards for sure. But it's not like, so it's not going to match you up against that. And then the other thing it pairs is what you're at on the competitive track as well. So if you are level 10 on the competitive track, it's not going to put you, even if we have the same collection level, it's not going to pair you against me. So a lot of times you actually end up playing against people multiple times. Jamie, welcome. Great question. This is a free game, but it's not available to, its global launch is on October 18th. The 3 ways to get it right now are it's in closed beta, so you can ask to be in the beta. There is a free sign up or something as well that you can go ahead that I would sign up for if you're at all interested in this because you're going to get some cool free stuff for just opting in to like say, hey, I'm definitely going to download it when it comes out. The second is you have a VPN. If you have an Android device or if you have like a PC computer, you can get a thing called BlueStacks. It's free. And then you can get the VPN for BlueStacks. Bada boom, bada bing. You get access that way. And then the third way, which is the way I got it, is I made an iTunes account for Australia because the game is globally released in Australia, New Zealand, and the Philippines. So if you are in those 3 locations and you have an Apple device, when you go to the App Store, it's just there. It's available in those locations, but it is coming out October 18th. So while that seems far away, it's just a month. So we're going to be streaming it all month, kind of giving some strategies and some of my favorite decks and pool 1 decks so you guys can get familiar with it. That's what I did for the first couple of weeks before I downloaded the game. So I watched a lot of streamers play and stuff like that and then built some dream decks and stuff in my head of, oh, this would be really fun to play one day. And it allowed me to early on, I was just smashing people in the game because I just knew what to expect and I knew what to look for. And I got familiar with the cards before I started playing. So we're going to go a couple more games. We're going to go a game of Agatha. And then, yeah, probably going to call it. Hi, May, by the way. Hi, May. And it's Jaime. Ah, yes. Okay, fantastic. Jaime Tony Cardenas? Jaime. I was like, Jaime. Yep, that makes sense. Fantastic. Where are you from, Jaime? All right, on reveal effects happen twice. Whew. So thankfully, we didn't play Lady Sif to we didn't play Lady Sif to Kamertage. Because that would have been unfortunate. Because you go to Kamertage, discards 2 cards because on reveal effects happen twice. If she has definitely before played herself to Death's Domain. Like, that's the crazy part. Is it's all random what locations they choose to play to. Oh, this will be a Thor game. So, my homie. Dude, Jacob, thanks for stopping by. This is called Missionary in the House. Hope you have a wonderful sleep. And we will definitely catch you for a future one. Thanks for stopping by for our inaugural stream. Forgot to switch over. All right. Waves going to make everything cost 4 next turn. So that's great with us. Okay. So Thor on reveal makes Mjolnir spawn. That's actually incredible for us. Okay. So we're going to drop Iron Man here. Yeah. Okay. It's about to be crazy, y'all. So Mjolnir, give Thor +6 power. It's an on, but notice it's on reveal. Comertage, what happens in Comertage?
Iron Man.
On reveal effects happen twice. Ooh. So that is no bueno for us because that means they're winning Death's Domain. Okay. So where do I think they're going to fight? I think they're going to fight for Isle of Silence. We're going to win Comertage, no doubt, because we're going to add... Mjolnir's going to proc twice, which is going to give Thor 12 power, but then that's going to be doubled because of Iron Man. So it's going to be 24 power added, and there's no way that they're going to add 24 power to that. And we're not even afraid of a Shang-Chi for them because... Yeah, that just doesn't. So we got to hope that 9 power, we're down 5. So if they play something with more than 4 power, we just lose. I think we're definitely going to lose. But we'll try. This is one of those because I'm above 100, like because I've reached infinite, I feel okay. But if I were climbing, I would not leave this up to chance. Oh, yeah. Sick. Okay. No, we're still going to lose because Doctor Doom's going to play twice. Okay, so they're at 14, and we're going to be at 12. Oh!
Mjolnir, to me.
Oh, that's so harsh.
To me.
Oh.
Defeat.
That. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right. We got 2 more games. 2 more games. We're going to play 2 more games, and then we'll probably call it for our first stream. So I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in and being a part of it. It's just crazy to me. Like I said, oh, see, that was a bummer because we had a 1 in 4 chance of. Now the tricky part about that is now we don't want to discard Agatha unless we end up with another Comertage because Ghost Rider will have a 50% chance to bring back Agatha, and that's not great. Ooh, shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. Yo, Swanky, yeah. Swanky, do y'all play League? Because my thing is I'm Bojangles in pretty much every. If I can make a screen name, it's it's almost always Bojangles. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and play you early and play you here because if she brings, oh please, please, please bring back Agatha. I don't even want to watch. Oh, she did. Okay. Woo. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead Oh, of course. Of course.
Wind, aid my hand.
Moved Nightcrawler inside of ye old Wakanda. So Killmonger can't destroy. I always love that effect. Like when it tries to throw into the Wakanda. Like Wakanda as a, like, that's just so cool. I think it's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Daredevil, really cool effect. We haven't seen Daredevil yet. So Daredevil on turn 5 lets you see what your opponent's doing. So like they get to watch.
Iron Man.
Yeah, so like they get to look and see, as you can see, like that glowing red card. They can tell what's happening. Before you play it. We're going to go here. So this is one of my favorite things to do, is on turn 6, they're going to play something probably big there to think, oh, we'll beat. Like they're going to play something with more than 9 power. Ah, well, that's weird. We would have won. Okay, cool. Okay, so I don't think they play anything with 12 power. So we're going to go 9 power there. And we're going to snap. We didn't snap in time. Okay. That's fine. We still win. Thank you, Magneto.
Victory.
So Magneto, one of those weird ones, move all opposing 3 and 4 cost cards to this location. I don't know. Oh, it only had 1 slot, or else it would have pulled Wave over there too. But that was my only thought. I was like, I know Magneto's out there, but I don't think that will matter. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big Bojangles guy, both in terms of fast food and just the name. We're Bojangles through and through. All right, Sokovia. Once again, discarded both. Okay. Which means the coin flip of us getting... Oof. All right. This could be fun. Sinister London, you guys seen. Sinister London duplicates, adds a card to copy to another location. So they're going to have +2 energy this next turn because Psylocke adds +1, and they got 2 of them. Oh, boy. Okay. That's not terrible. Dude, Gilbert, I hope you love it, man. Like I said, shoot me some messages or any questions you got. Happy to help. I think you'll love it. Okay. Who? Yeah, I mean, it definitely, like, I thought about for the first stream, do I want to play a game that's like widely available? And that's why I think we're going to be definitely throwing in some league streams so that I can like play with people and connect with people. But actually, let's just go here. I'm going to go ahead and snap as well because I am almost 100% confident. Worst case scenario here, they're going to play Shang-Chi. Okay, so they're going to play Infinite. They skip this turn. So they're going to add 20 power, and it's not going to matter because we are going to add another 18 on top of it. Boom. So we add that. They play Devil Dino. Doesn't matter. We win by a landslide.
Victory.
Bang. Yeah, but I really enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, you get a lot of chances to like strategically go at people. So it's, yeah, like it's pretty special. All right, let's see. We got 100 more credits. Bang. And this went well for us last time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Rofl Now, and I want to upgrade a card so that you guys can see what it's like when you upgrade a card. So let's see. We'll take her to Infinite. Oh, this will be really cool because you'll get to see what happens. So this is, so we upgrade her, and it's going to say Infinity. Hey, so Wave is at max quality. So that is going to add 10 to the collection track. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we got 10 boosters, 10 for Punisher, and then 200 credits. All right, cool. So we are now, we are, what is that? 1380. We're 10 away from our next upgrade. So you can claim another card, and now you see it create, like it generates a new card for Wave, but now she has that like beautiful rainbow background. So I can go find Wave. She's gonna be a 3 power. She's gonna be a 3/3. Where are you? Ah, there she is. Boop. So now I can upgrade this card. And I could keep it upgrading as well to sort of progress that a bit more. But what I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to swap in that variant because I'm all about having the rainbow backgrounds. As you can tell, like this deck isn't as upgraded as my discard deck. We'll play my discard deck in another one. But if you look at all the rainbow backgrounds that exist in my discard deck, it's a little crazy. So, go back to Rofl Now and Mystique. We'll take her. Bada boom, bada bing. Animated frame.
Animated frame.
Okay. And then I'll get 50 credits. And that drains that. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah. So we're at 65, and I think we're 1 short of our next reserve, but we have 2 cards that are base level that if we upgrade them, we will get. That's not that little 2 down there. Oh, we're in the wrong screen. Ha ha ha. Oh, look at that. Global launch date. October 18th. See? We're in lobby. Some of that probably got lost because. But you see that little 2 at the bottom. That means we have 2 cards that are base cards that we can upgrade. All variants. Yeah, it gets a little fishier when you open up the variants because you gotta find what you're looking for. Colossus. There are also really cool like pixel variants, right? Like 8 bits. So like my Colossus, that's what original Colossus looks like. But I have this Colossus variant that you unlock. I have this Colossus. Storm. I have a really cool let's see, where you at, Storm? Yeah, so I've got like that's normal Storm. But then I have this Storm who's like a cool pixel variant. That's normal Moon Knight. That's my Moon Knight. So Kingpin. My Kingpin. Okay. Drax. Drax is one of the 2. Who's the other? There's the doggos. The doggos are ready to be out as well. It's not Giganto. Yeah, okay. It's Drax. We'll just upgrade Drax. So if we upgrade Drax... Frame break.
Frame break.
That'll take us to the next reserve. And we got a Craven avatar. So, as you can see, when you get to these higher levels of the collection level, you don't unlock a card every time. Like, sometime, or a new card. Like, so I unlocked Moon Knight. Let's see, let's go. I unlocked Wasp, that was a new card. And then I got like boosters or credits. Moon Knight was a new card. The next Collector's Reserve, I got that 8-bit Storm. The very next one, I got that 8-bit Colossus. And then this was boosters or credits. And then I got a new card. And then y'all saw that was boosters, or that was credits. And this was an avatar. That's the other fun part is you gotta kind of climb the collection track in order to, you have to climb the collection track, but doesn't necessarily mean that, yeah, you're going to get new cards. So it's fantastic. Well, y'all, I want to say thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for being a part of this inaugural stream. It took me, when we started Robbie C Disc Golf, it took me over 3 months to get my first 50 subscribers. 3 months to get my first 50 subscribers. And today, after the first ever stream on this channel, just dropping it, we are at 72 subscribers. That's crazy, y'all. Like, that's so crazy to me. So I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this and for supporting the Robbie C journey overall. And just grateful for you. And hope that you have an amazing rest of the day, an amazing weekend, and that you make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now, today, we're going to leave them with